Kia ora, I'm Shane Cameron, and in this video I'm going to show you how to throw the overhand. I'm right-handed, so it's my overhand right. If you're left-handed, then it'll be your overhand left, okay? So it's all about getting the right angle of your hand, okay? So you don't hurt your hand, okay? And you're aiming for the temple part of your opponent, but you need to practice that in shadow boxing and on the bag. Okay, so you want to land, you need to come over the top, and it's a really good shot. I had some great success with the overhand right in my career.
Corner of Shane Cameron. We are ready for round number 4 for the WBO Asia Pacific WBO Oriental title, the champion Monty Barrett. Shane Cameron in the...
Okay, it's a hard punch to see if you throw it correctly, because it's not straight down the middle. They can see it coming straight down the middle, and it sort of comes over the top. So, but a good way to throw it is to double the jab up. So what you're doing is you're doubling the jab up, or you're singling the jab up, or you're doing something with one hand to distract your opponent. Okay, so his hands are going to be here or wherever his hands are. Okay, you need to throw like a double jab or a double flick or something to try and bring his hands in closer, and as his hands are getting in closer, that's when the target is opening up on the temple. Okay, so you might throw the double, step in with a double, and then you're going to come over the top. See the angle this is on? The knuckles? Okay, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here because all the pressure is going to be on one knuckle. You want to come over the top. So here, you want to throw the double, and while your opponent's defending the double, bringing their hands in, you'll come in over the top real fast, and see how I'm using my hips. Because all the power, doesn't matter how big your muscles are, okay, your arms are, it's how you generate. So if I didn't use my hips, I'm just using my arm. Okay, but see how I turn. I'm turning. That generates more power, maximum power, using your body weight. And on top of that, your head is coming off the center line. So if your head's in the center line, it's at risk of getting hit, of punches coming through. But if you're throwing the double here and come over the top, look, my head's off the center line. Perfect, that's what you're after. Then when you're here, yeah, if you don't land that overhand right, he might catch it. Then you can dig the body or come up the middle with an uppercut. Okay, so I'm going to put my gloves on, and then I'll demonstrate on the bag so you can see it in action. Okay, so here we are. We've got the jab here, and then we've got our overhand. Okay, so my overhand right. And as you come in, this is how you want it to land. Okay, so it's coming from here. You're not going to throw it here. You're going to come over the top. His defense will be in the middle, because remember, like I said before, you will need to distract them. You can't just go in there and expect to land the overhand right or the overhand, okay? You have to set it up. So double the jab up, that's going to bring your opponent's hands in close, and it's going to open up the temple. So then come over the top here, okay? Try and come over the top, bring your elbow as high as you can, and then turn into it. So here we are, there. That's where we're landing, right where the temple is. So you're going to throw there, boom. See how I'm dipping in? My head's off the center line, I'm safe. If he blocks that, I'm going to rip him to the body, or come over the top with a 3. Okay? So can you see that nice? Double the jab up, double the jab, and then bring it over the top. That's how you want it to land. Give it a go in shadow boxing. Do it on the bag, and then give it a go in action, in the sparring. Remember, you have to set it up. You have to set it up. Double the jab first. See what your opponent does when you double the jab on him. He might step back. He might bring his hands in. He might bring his hands out, you know. You don't know what someone's going to do. Then once you double the jab up, you see what he's going to do, then you can action. the next time round. Okay, so he brings his hands in, perfect. You're going to double the jab up, you're going to be one step ahead of him. Up, up, up. You're going to come over the top with your overhand. If you find this boxing tip helpful, jab the subscribe button, and I'll see you very soon with more boxing tips.
Practice makes perfect. See how I'm doubling the jab up, coming forward with my fast feet, and then bowling the overhand right on the temple. Keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. Here we go. Let's go.